Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to tie a bowline or bowline, or it has tons of different pronunciations. I have a really southern accent, so I tend to call it a bowline. Basically, a bowline is the most useful knot you will ever use in your entire life. You can use it to hook down an anchor. You can use it for pretty much anything. If there's one knot you need to know how to tie a bowline. Personally, I mean, it has tons of applications. You can use it when you're trying to tow somebody out of the mud, anything like that. We use this knot in the parasailing industry every day for everything. Believe it or not, when people are flying around parasailing, the only thing that holds the parasail to the boat is a bowline knot. And the wonderful thing about a bowline is that no matter how tight you pull it, it's still always really easy to undo. So in this case, we're going to tie the bowline to this pole right here. You want to grab both lines of your rope, just like this. Okay? And from there, this is the end that you're not going to do anything with right now, but you're going to make a loop on this side. Now, you want the end coming from whatever you're tying around to be on the upper side of the loop, and you want it to loop up under, just like that. You don't want it to be like this where the loop comes over, or else it will not hold. The loop always comes under and faces the inside. Go through the hole, go behind the rope and back over it and into the hole, and it'll tighten down just like that. Now the wonderful thing about the bowline is it's really easy to untie. You just break this little bend right here and it'll come right undone. And you're done. That's your bowline. Now I'm going to show you a really easy way to remember the bowline. You make this hole. This is the bunny, this is the hole, and this end right here, this is the tree. The bunny comes out of his hole. He goes around the tree and back into his hole. And there's your bowline. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a bowline with a quick release. This comes in handy pretty much very little, but in my case, we use it pretty often, and it makes it a lot easier to untie when you need it to. It's the kind of thing you don't tie when you really don't need it to come untied. But if you're just trying to make a quick knot and you want it to come undone really fast, this is how you do the quick release. You're going to make your typical hole. Bunny comes out of his hole, goes around the tree, but before he goes back into his hole, let's make a little end like this. Basically, you want the end of your line to be sticking out. You want it to basically tighten down on a loop, just like this. It looks a little bit different because of the type of rope I'm using, but notice how easy it comes untied. Pop your dead end out, and you're good to go. Now, the bowline with the quick release will not come untied unless something grabs a hold of your end right here. It will not. It's still just as reliable. Just as reliable as the original bowline. As long as nothing gets caught on your dead end. As long as you don't pull on this, it's not going to come untied. You can still tighten down on it all you want, and it'll steadily tighten down. But it's always still very easy to break, just like that.